Hey coaches, it is me. I wanted to get a training video here for you, and I would love to explain how to make changes within your organization. So I'm talking about three specific areas today that I think are really important, especially if you're a newer coach. You need to know that there are things that can be changed. So number one, I want to talk to you about switching the coach placement. So as you are adding coaches to your team, it's possible that maybe somebody signs up on your team and you want them on a different leg because you know you have two legs as a coach, right and left, and one leg is going to be stronger than the other leg at all times. So you have a strong leg and a weak leg. And that may look a little different for each coach based on where your placement is within your organization. And so if for me, once you start getting and for you, once you start getting and building a bigger team and you have more coaches in your downline, you've got to start getting strategic at some point to where you are placing coaches and people in certain spots on your downline in either your right leg or your left leg that will help produce more volume for you, which produces more team cycle bonus so that you can benefit from that. So you're not losing out on any money. So there is strategy involved in signing up coaches. And so what happens is there's going to be times where you sign up a coach, but you really want them on the other leg, right? And that is possible to change. So we're going to cover that. The next thing is I want to make sure that you understand that there are going to be times, if you haven't already experienced it, where a customer will sign up and buy something, either a challenge pack or whatever, and it doesn't show up in your online office, and that's because they have previously signed up and set up an account with Beachbody, and they are assigned to a different coach. And obviously you have to tread that ground a little bit lightly, but there's a really simple way to make sure that that customer that was trying to order from you, if they were assigned to another coach, that order goes to another coach. And so you want to make sure that they're assigned to you, that you have the commission and the points from that because you worked hard to get that person connected to you and plugged in. And so I'm going to share that with you. And then finally, the other things I want to make sure that you know that if somebody has ever purchased a challenge pack from you at any given time, that there is a form that they can fill out if they sign up as a coach, because they get to sign up as a coach for free after they've purchased a challenge pack and with the purchase of a challenge pack anytime. So if they purchased a challenge pack from you 3 months ago, but now they want to sign up and get the Shakeology discount or become a business builder, they can do that. But there has to be a form that needs to be filled out in order to get that refund when they sign up. So I want to show you those three things. I think those are probably the most important things that you need to know. So I'm going to do a quick screen share, and we're going to head over to my Beachbody, Team Beachbody site. So I'm moving over here. I'm going to go here at the homepage so that way you can see where I'm starting. So you're starting here at your homepage, and what you're going to do, so you log in, and then, you click on, here, I'll just go back through it, just so you know, just in case there's anybody who's a brand new coach and you need to do this right away, right? So you come in here, you sign up, and you'll click on, if you're not already logged in, click on sign in, and you'll put in your login information, and then you'll get to this screen. And then from there, you click on Coach Online Office. That's how you get to this screen. So then you're here, and you want to click on the My Business tab and go down to My Forms and Documents. So you're going to be here. This is where you are going to be able to make any and all changes, which is really cool. So no longer do you have to get on the phone necessarily. You can do everything through these forms, and that is a beautiful thing. So first of all, we're going to start talking about switching the coach placement. So here's the deal. You sign up a new coach. You have a brand new coach who signed up, and maybe they're the sixth coach to sign up on your team or the third coach, but you really want them to be on a certain leg, right? Maybe you really wanted them to be on your left leg because you knew that they want to build the business and you need business builders on your left leg. So, but what happened is because of the preferred placement, which happens right here, My Business, My Preferred Placement, I'll take you there. What happens is maybe it's set up like mine right now, and you set it up to where the next coach to sign up on your team is going to be placed on your right leg. Well, bummer, because they're on your right leg, but you really want them on your left leg. So I'm going to go back down to Forms and Documents. So no fear, you have 5 days to make this change. So when they sign, from the day that they sign up, you've got 5 days to make this change. So what you're going to do is you're going to go right here to request a sponsorship or placement change. So you're going to click on this and you're going to put in all of the information. And at the bottom of that, once you're putting in all this information, you get the choice and you'll tell them, I want them to be placed on my left leg instead of my right leg. So it's very simple. You have to do that within 5 days. But you guys, it's so convenient and so great to be able to have that option, just to be able to do that right here. And the form will take just, it'll take just a day or so to kind of change over. You'll get an email from Beachbody saying what you've requested to be changed, and then you'll get another email that will say, hey, this request has been processed. This coach has been placed now on your left leg. And so you'll get all of that. It's really easy, really simple. So that's request a sponsorship or placement change. Now, this is also if you need to, and this is really more so for anybody who has a spouse that they've signed up or a family member that they've signed up on their team. So for me, there have been times where, I've added a coach to my team, but I really wanted to put them under Colston's business center to continue to build his business center. So you can do that here as well. So if you have, this only pertains to people who have a spouse or a family member who you are in control of their account, sign up here. And so you can put that new coach from your account or your business center under that spouse's business center. Obviously, you're still the one coaching them. You're still the one making it happen. But this is, this is, again, more of a strategy. This is a strategic move. And this is not something, if you're a brand new coach, this is not something we're dealing with. This is really just for those who are in a place where you've gotten your account to Diamond, and then you are working on getting your spouse's or your family member's account to Diamond as well. So that'll happen, but that is where you do it. The next area to focus on is switching a customer to you. So you've had somebody, a friend, who ordered a challenge pack, but what you didn't know and what they forgot was that, 2 years ago, they created a login with Beachbody because they were checking out the Turbo Fire program and they ordered Turbo Fire, or they just wanted to get on Beachbody and check it out, and they created an account. Well, 2 years ago, they were assigned to a coach, and that has been their coach. So now you need to make sure. So the first thing I'll tell you is when you have a customer order from you, the best thing you can do, and I will just go ahead and show you because it's this easy. So I'm going to go back to teambeachbody.com, the home page. So here's what you do. As soon, and this is a trick that you may not know about yet, and I'm telling you now. For anybody who purchases a program or any product from you, or if somebody signs up as a new coach, here's what you do. You go to, because this will show you the instant that they order, if they are if they've ordered from you, if they're your customer, or if they've signed up with you as a coach. The regular Coach Online office here is not going to tell you right away. There's going to be a few hours worth of a lag, if not more, on this Coach Online office. Eventually it'll show up. But if you go to previous office view, this is the old office, but they've kept it because for whatever reason, this one updates instantly as opposed to the new office. So if you go to, my orders, and then my customer orders, when you click on that, then all of a sudden, you're going to see new customers, right? You're going to see the people who just, like, if they ordered from you 20 minutes ago, it shows up here. So you want to go here. If they've ordered from you, you want to go here and you want to make sure that their name popped up under my orders, under my customer orders. If you see their name, then they have purchased from you. But if they said, hey, 30 minutes ago I just ordered, and you go here and their name is not here, then there's a really good chance that they already have some sort of an account and they're connected with another coach. And so that's when you would go to the new Coach Online office, and then you would go to the My Business tab, and then that's when you're going to go to My Forms and Documents, and you're going to fill out the Team Beachbody Customer Coach Change, okay? So this is where you're going to click here, and let me tell you, there's a few things you need to have. You need to have the customer's email address. You need to have their customer order, the order number from their order, and then either their mailing address, I think it's just their mailing address. If you can have that, at least their email and order number. Those two things are vital. You have to have those in order to fill this out and to make it count. So what I always do, especially if it's a new person ordering from me, I will ask them, hey, once you've submitted your order, will you forward me your confirmation email? Because in that confirmation email, it gives their order number. It gives you, obviously, you'll have their email address, and it'll even have their home address. And these are all pieces of information about their life that are going to be in your back online office anyway. So this is not like intruding in on their personal space, asking for personal information that they wouldn't otherwise be giving you, because as your customer, you have access to all of that information anyway because they've purchased from you. So I always ask, hey, would you mind just forwarding me your confirmation email? Because then I can just get on here and I have all of the information I need to fill out this form. So that is a huge deal. So that's what you're going to do. Customer coach change form, which is right here. So that's super simple. So, but you have, and I don't know how much time, let's see. I'm not exactly sure how much time you have to fill that out. So I would do it as soon as possible, within 3 days, I would say. I always just tell myself I've got a 3-day window. So tell yourself that as well. So if your customer's order doesn't come to you in the first day or two, make sure to follow up on that, then fill out this form. Okay, and then finally, having a customer sign up with the challenge pack. So you have a customer who now wants to become a coach on your team, and they've purchased a challenge pack in the past. They've already purchased it and they're ready to sign up as a coach. You simply go right here, challenge pack free coach enrollment online registration form. So if they want to become a coach, you click on this. You're putting in your information. This is what you're sending them, and they're putting in their information here. Look how simple this is. I love this because all I have to say, I tell every customer who wants to become a coach, listen, look at how simple, and I mean, literally, coach ID number, because they've just signed up, right? They just signed up as a coach on your website, and then you send them this form immediately after they sign up. And it doesn't have to, look, you can do this within 31 days of their enrollment and get the refund within 31 days, but don't do that to them. Do it immediately. That way, they're not waiting to get that $40 back, right? You want to give them this form because they're paying the $40 to sign up, but then you send them this form and it refunds that $40. So then it's a free sign up. So get this form to them ASAP. In fact, I even give them this form before they sign up. I say, okay, you sign up, then click on this link and fill out the form. So have this ready right away for them. That's really important. Okay, so those are the 3 major things. I hope that is helpful for you to be able to see that. Really important, because these things come up all the time in your business. You got to know how to change it. You got to know where to go. So look into that. If you haven't already had to do this, I'm surprised, because it happens a lot. There are changes that need to be made, but it's really, Beachbody has made it really, really simple to keep everybody plugged into you that needs to be plugged into you and switched wherever they need to be. So that is that. So I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. But thanks again for listening. I hope it helped. Yay!